on my way to Vashon Island. Gonna be taking pictures of a house that is not on the market. It's canceled right now, and there's a bank that wants me to do a BPO for them. So I'm gonna take some pictures and give them my opinion of price. But yeah, so on my way to the ferry right now in Fauntleroy. And happy Memorial Day weekend. After this, I'm gonna go over to Ben's house and record some fun excavating and demolishing of a garage. So that'll be pretty cool. I got my drone, so we'll get some drone footage. And I also got my other phone here, so now I can actually do stuff while live streaming. But I need to figure out the address so we could go there. Ooh, I haven't had my coffee yet. Poured me in a whole thermos. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a good day. So I've been making some good progress with my real estate business, at least in terms of results. I could be doing a lot more with inputs. So they say you should be patient with outputs and impatient with your inputs, which means that you should have more patience when it comes to the results that come from the work you're putting in, because a lot of things take time, and the only thing that you can control is what you're putting in to the system or how much work you're doing up front. And you're not always going to see the results soon. It's going to take a lot of time, so you're not going to get rewarded right away, which is what we are being programmed to do. Or maybe that programming was already there, but we've just like learned with like short form video content, because it's very effective, and it just loops you in. I'm not sure what the science is behind why we get so addicted. I guess it's a dopamine, but I wonder why the wiring of our brains is such that dopamine is like so awesome. Like what's the reason behind like experiencing dopamine and wanting more. Like, it's very strange. Gotta make sure I'm going the right way here. But maybe there's a scientific breakthrough someday that kind of rewires your brain somehow into only valuing long-term results, so that like you don't get any dopamine from like anything that takes 5 seconds. Like that would be very interesting. There's lots of things blooming out here. Lots of rhododendrons, azaleas, lots of California poppies, which are one of my favorite flowers. Some rose bushes, lavender. Things are looking pretty nice out there these days. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a really simple way to train yourself slowly over time to like move away from short-term dopamine addiction to longer term. And I also question, is the longer term reward still dopamine? Is it like you're just like postponing the dopamine until later, or is dopamine itself purely a short-term thing that happens? Because if so, that's fucked up. And I'm not sure what to do about that. But if it's, and like, is it dopamine mixed with something else when it's longer term? I don't know. I have to research that. Once I get on this ferry here, we can do some research. How's that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn my little voice to Google Sheet automation into a simple app that anyone can use, and allows you to create your own little table of interesting ideas and whatnot, and then stores your data for you so that you have access and you can delete it and add to it. So I'll probably work on a few prompts while I'm on the ferry. Oh shit. The ferry's here. Am I gonna make it? Hopefully. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's the fucking. Uh-oh. Hello.
Morning.
Just going to Vashon. Shoot. When's the next one supposed to come?
It's gonna be the 9:30 that's coming in right now.
Okay.
Nice. All set.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a good weekend.
You too. Dash on.
One.
Thank you. Okay, one's leaving and one's coming in right now. All right, all right, all right. Maybe I'll show you guys. Somebody's leaving. All right. Hello. About to get on this ferry. Go to Vashon for some pictures of a house that is off the market, but there's a bank that wants me to do broker price opinion for them. So I will be taking some pictures of a house. And yeah, should be pretty cool. It's a pretty awesome looking house. I don't know why it didn't sell. I think it was overpriced, but that's why they're hiring somebody to get a real price opinion, I guess. But yeah, maybe I'll join the yeah. Let me scoot up a little bit. I guess I'll turn off my car. All right, so I'm gonna try to just see if I can make this thing in less than 5 prompts. Maybe I'll save that for when I can actually show the screen. I don't even have ChatGPT on this phone. I gotta re-download it, I guess. Turn off Do Not Disturb. Broccoli. GPT. 2.5 million reviews. Google app itself has 3 million. Do people use the Google app? Anybody use it? Oh, I gotta sign in. So I guess there's a hackathon coming up. That this one of my colleagues from my class wants to do with me, and it's using Bolt.new, which is a no code app builder, and I think I'm gonna just read the rules real quick because I have no idea what to build. Because last time I did a hackathon with Lovable, I did not. Well, I think I might have been disqualified, but a little discouraged after that. But let me find the bolt one. It's probably gonna not pay out very much at all, but I think everybody gets some free software credits at least. So I am going to oh, it lets you can build a mobile app with Expo on Bolt. I've been seeing a ton of these platforms pop up lately, which is pretty insane. And I just saw Google's video gen tool, like VO3. That shit is insane. Like people are making little videos of random human characters that are like talking about the prompt theory, how we're all just AI prompts, and it's pretty crazy. Anyways, all right, let me find the instructions for this Bolt hackathon. World's largest hackathon.devpost.com. World's largest hackathon. Is it backwards for you guys? I don't know. Sorry if it is. We're gonna fix that. All right. Build with AI for a shot at some of the $1 million in prizes. There's about 36,000 participants. Oh, it's May 30th through June 30th. Oh, okay. Well, you have a month to work on it. That's interesting. I'll turn my car on here. Join hackathon. Okay, what day is today? 23rd. So it starts next week. I've never used Bolt before, so I guess it's time to try it out. You know, I hate learning a new tool and switching back to another tool and blah 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 blah. I love trying new things and like testing out tools and stuff, but I just hate how many new ones there are. Which way? All right, thank you, thank you. I don't have a very good view from this spot. I don't know what this person's doing. You can get any answer you want. Oh, on the way you ask. I don't know what. How do I see the chat? God damn it. There theory is that you can get any answer you want. Get whatever you ask for, pretty much. Yeah, I think they were making like a parody of like real life humans and how we have the concept of like the simulation theory, how like life is just like a simulation. But in these little short videos that were generated by AI, the characters are like all talking about a conspiracy regarding prompt theory, which in this little fake world, all the humans are like, uh, we're nothing but prompts. Like, it's true. We're all just creations of someone typing into a screen, which is actually real. But the people aren't real, but what they're saying is real. And yeah, it's just pretty crazy. Anyways, yeah. So let's maybe I'll show you this. I'll just record my screen. World's largest hackathon. Okay. Build with AI for a shot at some of the $1 million in prizes. Gotta be above the legal age. Okay, I'll click on the full rules in a second. Starts May 30th through June 30th. So a month long. There's 36,000 people in it. Let's see what this says. We're standing at the precipice of a once in a generation shift. The rules have changed. The playing field has been leveled. For the first time in history, anyone with an idea can build it without the traditional software developer skill set. Bolt.new has shattered the barriers between imagination and creation. Describe what you want to build and watch it as AI transforms your vision into reality. No coding required. Join Hackathon now. This is not just a hackathon. Blah, 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 blah. Who should drop everything and join? Five coders, entrepreneurs. Hold on, let me try to make this a little bit steadier. I think the screen is a little dirty, or the camera. All right. Entrepreneurs, creators, students, anyone with ideas worth building, drive to make them real. The opportunity is unprecedented. Learn cutting edge. Okay, so it's kind of like you're learning at the same time. So it's a month long. So I'm sure there's like maybe like weekly training or something. Uh, Build your first app with AI. Compete for $1 million prize pool. Okay. Start building your app on or after May 30th. To be considered new, your app can be built completely with Bolt.new or significantly started or built on Bolt.new. Please be sure the publicly deployed version includes a badge that highlights that it is built with Bolt.new. Include a video about 3 minutes, demonstrates your submission. Videos must be uploaded to YouTube, Vimeo, or Facebook video and made public. Provide a URL to a publicly available version of project that is fully functional as described for review and judging. Confirm usage of Bolt.new to build the project and show the built with Bolt.new badge on your project. Provide email. Email must be associated. Excellent sponsors. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, judging criteria. How big of an impact could the project have? How meaningful is the project? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this judging criteria and we are going to have AI help us come up with a good idea. So let's read it first. How will this project resonate to the masses, or how viral might this project become? Okay. How meaningful is it? Tackling how well does it solve, deliver value? Quality. How creative and unique is the project? How much of this project likely already exists in some capacity is the problem this project is tackling already solved by other offerings in a similar way? Technological implementation. Does the project demonstrate quality software development? Does the project leverage bolt.new offering in an interesting or advanced way? How well thought out is the infrastructure and execution of the code? Um, Design and user experience is the user experience and design the project well thought out. Is there a balanced blend of front end and back end software? Okay, interesting. Now, let's go back to where's the what the hell? Get off. Yeah, view full rules. Okay, wonder if it's the same. No purchase or payment necessary to enter a win. Purchase or payment will not increase your chances of winning. Submission of any entry constitutes agreement to these official rules as a contract between entrant and each individual member of entrant, the hackathon sponsor and entrant. Dates and timing. Registration period April 16th through June 30th. Okay. Submission period May 30th through June 30th. Judging period July 7th through 22nd. Winners announced July 26th. Sponsors. Eligibility. Individuals who are at least the age of majority where they reside as of the time of entry. What? Guardians or students under the age of 18 or under the age of majority in their jurisdiction of residence at the time of entry. Organizations. Okay, teams of eligible individuals. Teams. Okay, yeah. I'm doing a team with a competent partner in my more than one team or organization, and an eligible individual who is part of a team or organization may also enter the hackathon on an individual basis. If a team or organization is in the hackathon, they must appoint and authorize one individual representative to represent, act, and enter a submission on their behalf. By entering a submission on behalf of a team or organization, you represent and warrant that you are the representative so authorized to act on behalf of your team or organization. Hackathon is not open to individuals who are residents of organizations domiciled in a country, state, province, or local laws of the United States, prohibits participating and receiving a prize in Hackathon. China, North Korea, Brazil, Crimea, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Quebec, Russia, Syria. Okay. Organizations involved with the design, production, paid promotion, execution, or distribution of the hackathon, including the sponsor and administrator. Uh, any individual involved with the blah 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 blah. Talking about who's not allowed. Okay. And siblings, members. Okay. None of this applies. Agent includes individuals. Blah blah blah. How to enter? Patrons may enter by visiting world's largest hackathon.devpost.com. Register for the hackathon on the hackathon website by clicking Join Hackathon button to complete registration sign up to create a free DevPost account or log in with an existing DevPost account. This will enable you to receive important updates and to create your submission. Entrants will obtain access to the required developer tools / platform and complete a project described below in project requirements. Use of the developer tools will be subject to the license agreement related thereto. Entry in the hackathon. I think we might be already almost there. It's a pretty quick ferry ride. We got a beautiful looking day here on the Vachon. Vachon. Anyways, entrants will obtain access to the required developer tools platform and complete a project described below in project requirements. Use of the developer tools will be subject to the license agreement related thereto. Entry in the hackathon constitutes consent for the sponsor and DevPost to collect and maintain an entrant's personal information for the purpose of operating and publicizing the hackathon. To get access to the required tools, entrants must sign up for the free plan on Bolt.new or use an existing account on Bolt.new. Access to additional resources will be provided via email within 3 business days of registration to eligible entrants. If your project described below also meets the requirements of one or more of the additional optional requirements defined below, each a challenge requirement, your project may be eligible for the relevant prize, each a challenge prize. Challenge requirements will be announced before the start of the submission period. To be considered for a bonus prize, entrants must submit an eligible submission and include any relevant required content for a bonus prize within that submission. Bonus grants will be announced before the start of the submission period. Complete and enter all of the required fields on the Enter a Submission page of the hackathon website, each a submission, during the submission period, and follow the requirements below. Project requirements, what to create. All right, let's go back to Jippity. So I'm going to paste that, and we're gonna go project requirements. Submission requirements. Yeah, whatever. So just want to make sure I have all this in here. What to create? Entrants must build a new application primarily with Bolt.new. The project can be built completely with Bolt.new or significantly started or built by Bolt.new. Okay, I think I already got that. Functionality capable of successfully installed and running with consistently on the platform for which it is intended and must function as depicted in the video and or expressed in the text description. New projects only, third-party integration. If project integrates with any third-party, entrant must be authorized to use them in accordance with any terms or conditions. Include a project build that meets the above requirements. Confirm usage of Bolt.new to build the project. Publicly deployed version of the project. Provide the Bolt.new project URL. Entrant is a team organization. Submit a contribution log of each participating member. A contribution log should include a date, time, and contribution per team. Okay. Select the challenge prizes that you wish. Bonus prizes. Bonus challenge requirements will be announced before the start of the submission period. Include a text description that should explain the features and functionality of your project. Include a demonstration video. Should include footage that shows the project functioning on the device which was built. Must be uploaded to and made publicly visible on YouTube, and a link to the video must be provided on the submission form on the hackathon website. and must not include third-party trademarks or copyrighted music or other material unless the entrant has permission to use such material. Multiple submissions. An entrant may submit more than one submission. However, each submission must be unique and substantially different from each of the entrant's other submissions. May submit more than one submission. However, each submission must be unique and substantially different. You can just fucking put in as many as you want. What the hell? Where's my damn keys? Oh shit, my shit's already running still. Whatever. Access must be provided to an entrance working project. I think I'm gonna have to start driving. We'll come back to that. You find this goddamn address. Anita. Go. Yeah. Anita. Okay. We're on an island.
Continue straight onto Ferry Dock.
Haven't been here in a while.
Continue for 7 miles.
Alright. 29 minutes. What the hell? Is it really that far? Brinkley. Vashon. Why is it 28 minutes? Is Vashon that freaking big? It takes 30 minutes. Jesus. That's crazy. Oh my god, the ferry line is so long. This is crazy. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it takes 28 minutes to get there. I'm gonna take a left on 204th. Like you guys know anything about that? Whoa! Let's stuff this under here. There we go. You can see a little bit out the windows. Still need to get the windshield so that I can zoom out a little bit and y'all can see out the window while I'm driving. Make it a little more interesting.
In 800 feet, turn right onto Southwest 122nd Place.
Okay.